Happy Saturday morning and welcome to Life Lessons with Barbara. I'm your host, Barbara Aline Johnson, and I am also the owner of BEJ and Associates, a transformational life coaching and consulting company. My team and I, we work with individuals as well as organizations to help overcome barriers that stand between you and where you want to be. And I also want to give a quick shout out to Wdrb Media for this wonderful opportunity to spend this few minutes with you. And I want to bring your attention to After the Rain. That's what you're hearing in the background by the fabulous Lady Mac, Lois Lady Mac McMorris. To download After the Rain or to hear some of our old shows and even see them, go to the website bej-associates.com. Okay, so as promised last week, I'm going to bring you more of that wonderful keynote address that was given at the 80th birthday celebration for Dr. Joe L. Dudley Sr. and fundraiser for the Fuller and Dudley Entrepreneurial Foundation. So, without any further ado, let's hear again some more from billionaire Michael V. Roberts. Stay tuned.
New York and talk to the bankers. They didn't know what a digital phone was. I'd ask them for $100 million. They'd laugh so hard I'd have to pick them up out their chair. It was a challenge, to say the least. But then I realized, once I talked to my other colleagues, what they were doing, because I don't know how they were making money. And then they told me there was something called vendor financing. I said, vendor financing? Do you mean the Nortels and the Lucents are backing you guys with the equipment that they're selling you? That's right. And I ended up with 100% financing from one of them and got $54 million, and I was off and running to build a wireless phone company.
Wow.
And here's another side of the story. After we were out and we joined with some other affiliates to go public, and we were going public because it looked like Sprint was about to get bought, and by WorldCom. You remember them? They're all in jail now. But we were concerned that if WorldCom got it, they would roll this up, and it was better for us to be the larger of all of the affiliates. There were about 12. So 3 of us came together and went public. That was great because it took out all of my debt, and it gave me about $300 million in stock and money. That was a great time. But that was right before the big recession started to hit. But let me go back and tell the little cute story behind all of it. So Forbes comes and does a story. I know a lot of us haven't been in Forbes, but they did a big feature. They had my brother and I, that corporate stand, like that, shoulder to shoulder. But here's the cute side of it. I'm having an interview with the reporter, and the reporter says, well, how did you pull this off? I said, well, you just got to fake it till you make it. And when the article came out, there was a big spread in Forbes. Guess what the title was?
Yeah, you gotta fake it till you make it.
So my white colleagues, they asked the question, Brother Mr. Roberts, exactly what is this fake it till you make it? It was like I said, let me tell you something. I said, y'all have things called voodoo economics. And y'all have things called dress success. In my neighborhood, we just call it fake it till you make it. When I talk about wealth and sustainability, I also talk about having authority. And one of the things we have to recognize is what is authority. A simple example would be this. It's a definition that has to range between having power and having authority. When George Bush went to India and Pakistan with Condoleezza Rice, he went there to tell them, hey, y'all need to calm down, because if you start this war over an inch of land or a mile of land on the borders, it could erupt into a major regional war. Well, the heads of both of those countries looked at the most powerful man on the face of the earth, President of the United States, and they basically thumbed his nose and said, this is our country, we'll do what we want. But if Michael Dell had gone over and said, listen, I've got millions of dollars of plants in both of your countries, and if you dare start a war, I will pull my plants out of your country and affect the growth of your middle class. He had authority, Bush had power. Which one would you rather have?
Authority.
See, the capitalists are very strong players in this world. And we have to continue to embrace that concept. And true enough, it is the pathway to freedom. We can do a lot more for our people with money than without money.
Yes.
BEJ & Associates LLC offers a broad array of services, including life coaching to help achieve your personal goals, planning, facilitation, and presentations of workshops, seminars, and conferences, various customized services, diverse and personalized addictions intervention, and organizational staff development. We specialize in dismantling barriers to individual and organizational achievement. BEJ & Associates. Enlighten, inspire, motivate at bej-associates.com.
Mr. Brooks asked, well, what motivates you, Brother Roberts? And I just simply said, the whole concept of what motivates me is the ability to take someone, after building a hotel, renovating a hotel, and acquiring a hotel in a city like Detroit. I bought it in December of 2010. And even the people in Detroit told me to stay away from Detroit. There was all these problems up and down. I said, you know what? If you take on a city that has more African Americans than any other city in America, and if you build the right product, and you do it correctly and first class, I believe our people will support it. But we opened it up, and now this is our 7th year. If you're in Detroit all summer with another black business, Prestige Auto, we provide free jazz. And by the way, to describe it, well, you can look it up. It's Detroit Riverwalk Hotel, or Roberts Riverwalk Hotel. Google it. You'll see we sit right on the Detroit River. You walk out my front door, you look out the window, you see the water, you see Canada. It's probably the choice property in the whole city. But one of the things that I recognize is when I had employees, to get to my point with the bishop, when I see employees who used to walk to work or bicycle to work, and then suddenly those employees are now driving a car, and their families are being fed properly, and the kids are going to school well dressed. When you can do that, and I've had over 11,000 employees in my life, and 99% of them are black. But when you can do that, I spoke to a group but a few years ago in Atlanta, at one of my hotels in Atlanta at the time, and I lined up all my employees at the door, Now this group is Black Power group, okay? You know, CAMs, programs, Black Power. And we had all types of representatives of activists. But when I came to the podium, I gave them a signal, and all my staff came down, they walked around, stood for a moment and walked out. And the entire audience stood and applauded. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine how my employees felt? But as they left, I looked at the audience and I said just a couple of simple words. That's Black Power. Mm-hmm. Shutting up and sitting down. But let me just say, I'll tell you this quick story. My daughter just had a baby, her second one, it's been about 2 months ago. She's married to a playwright and producer-director by the name of Jakarius Johnson. Some of you may know him. He's right there with Tyler Perry. He's done several plays all over the country, and he'll do quite a few more. Kids are really amazing, because I remember, sometimes we do have to discipline our children, and sometimes it's hard to do it. But I remember one evening with Megan, my former discipline was to send her upstairs and send her to put her to bed. And as she was going upstairs and entered her room, I said, "Now, get on your knees and pray tonight." So she's just there. So I said, "Megan, I can't hear you." She looked at me and said, "I'm not talking to you." All right, let me just close with what we said yesterday, and that is, there's this thing called the Good Old Boy Network, right? Oh yeah, Good Old Boy. And notice there's no girls in the Good Old Boy Network, is there? But Brother Dudley, with all that you've done, and all that Brother Fuller did, and all that those entrepreneurs and those capitalists and this thing is full of, all I can say to the Old Boy Network is get ready, get set, go, and get out of our way. But here comes the Homeboy and Homegirl Network of entrepreneurs and business people. Thank you very much.
Yes!
Wow, he is amazing. Just like Dr. Dudley, he is all about giving back to the community. Remember his name, Michael V. like in Victor, Roberts. And he's one of only 3 African-American billionaires in the whole entire country. We have to step up and do better, create more wealth in our communities. Now, his book sold out in minutes, so I didn't get it, but I'm going to get it. The title is Action Has No Season, Strategies and Secrets to Gaining Wealth and Authority. I can't wait to read it, and I hope you'll read it too. That's what this initiative is all about, to make more of us job makers. There's a couple of new things on my website I'm excited to tell you about. On the very first page of bej-associates.com, you can take a virtual tour of the Future Fuller and Dudley Foundation's Entrepreneurial Museum. And there's also a link to take you to my fan club page on Facebook. So please join. I'm looking forward to learning who my listeners are and what you want to hear. And of course, there's the regular good stuff too on the website. Just go to bej-associates.com. Now, new listeners, don't get the wrong impression. This show, Life Lessons with Barbara, is not always about starting and growing a business and making lots of money and all of that. No, any topic under the sun is fair game. So please do continue to tune in every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. for Life Lessons with Barbara. So let's meet again then. In the meantime, have a wonderful week. Now let's take our life lesson for today from Mr. Roberts, who says it's okay to fake it until you make it. Namaste.